This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.
Hello, I'm Justin Pizer with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. A family is calling for justice after Phoenix police shot and killed their loved one. Police say Ali Osman was throwing rocks at officers when they opened fire. The Osman's family and attorneys say that the last moments of Osman's life is in this edited video that was released on Friday. It shows officers shooting and killing Osman seconds after getting out of their cars. Yesterday, people held a rally at Eastlake Park calling for justice.
And I just really wanted us to bring the community together. What happened to him was an injustice.
We are just so grateful to have this much people come for us and to come here and fight for my uncle.
The family's attorney says that he has now watched that video hundreds of times and they are in the process of filing a lawsuit. We have asked Phoenix police for comment about the shooting, but they declined. 2 Americans detained by Russia, including Brittany Griner, could be released by the end of the year. That's what former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson is predicting after a recent meeting with senior Russian officials. Griner was sentenced to 9 years in prison after she was detained for carrying cannabis vape cartridges in her luggage. U.S. Marine Paul Whelan has been held by Russia since 2018 for alleged espionage. Richardson privately works with families of hostages. It is a new week and a new increase for gas prices. The national average, according to AAA, is now at $3.91 a gallon for unleaded. That is an increase of 12 cents since last week. Arizona is now at $4.56 a gallon. That's actually down a few cents since Friday, but in the Valley, the average is still around $5 a gallon. Stock futures are starting the week lower after Friday's September jobs data. This week is considered by many to be the kickoff to earnings season, with 4 major banks reporting earnings. And later this week, the newest inflation report is out. This is all considered a barometer of the health of the economy. Well, another tough loss at home for our Arizona Cardinals, who hosted the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles in Glendale. The Cardinals put up a good fight for most of that game, but we just could not get ahead, losing by just 3, 20-17. Arizona now heads to Seattle to take on the Seattle Seahawks this coming weekend. We have had much better luck with winning on the road, so hopefully we can continue that streak. Kickoff is at 1:05. The Phoenix Suns are getting ready for the regular season. The team is on the road today in Denver. They'll be taking on the Nuggets for their second preseason game. By the way, a happy birthday to Coach Monty Williams, who celebrated a birthday over the weekend. It is World Mental Health Day, marked every year by raising mental health awareness. That means sharing what is and why it is so important to take care of our mental health. Results of a new survey from the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention shows 84% of adults feel it is important, more than ever, to take suicide prevention and to consider it a national priority. 96% say that they would help someone close to them that was suicidal, but only 1 in 3 feel confident that they could spot the warning signs, which begs the question, would you know?
Warning signs tend to fall into 3 categories: talk, behavior, and mood. And what we're really looking for is changes in someone.
So we did have the chance to talk with Dr. Doreen Marshall from the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. She says their biggest message: don't be afraid to have these conversations.
I think it's important before you're in a crisis situation to normalize conversations around mental health and to not be afraid to ask your child directly, you seem overwhelmed. Sometimes people have thoughts of suicide when they feel that way. Have you had those kind of thoughts? I think opening that dialogue, making it okay for them to come to you with those thoughts and really listening when they do. I don't think it's ever too early to help kids understand that they have mental health just like they have physical health.
And we have posted more about the warning signs and resources available on ABC15.com.
Time for your most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. It's going to be a pretty nice start to the week with that high reaching 91 degrees. Mostly sunny skies here in the valley today. We'll see a chance for storms in northern Arizona, and those storms could approach some of our northern and northeast valley foothills. But at this point, it looks like the valley will stay rain free. 91 for a high here in Phoenix, 94 out at Lake Havasu. Prescott tops out at 73 and mid 70s in Payson, but we could bump up to 80 in Sedona with highs in the mid 60s in Flagstaff. Watch for a few storms that could develop this afternoon across some of that higher terrain to our north and to our east, even to our south. But at this point, again, it looks like the valley stays rain-free through the work week, in fact. But we will see those storm chances go back up by the weekend, and we'll see those storm chances go up not just here in the valley, but across the state this weekend. In the meantime, 91 today, but it gets warmer by midweek, mid-90s on Wednesday, then upper 90s, believe it or not, by Thursday. But those upper 90s won't last long. We're cooling down again by the weekend.
Get another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at ABC15.com or by downloading the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.